The time is 11 o'clock on this late Tuesday night, June 26, 2018. So I'm now for the Peter Channel, 11 o'clock news on this late Tuesday night, June 26, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins, 11 o'clock on this late Tuesday night, and it is 63 degrees in Mansfield, and it's 64 in Norton. Top stories on Peter Channel, 11 o'clock news on this late Tuesday night is top Democratic rally loses in a shocker in New York State. South Carolina Governor McMaster projected to survive runoff challenge. Tesla pickup truck to have dual motor AWD with crazy torque, says Elon Musk as he seeks suggestions. Someone else joins Spotify as chief content officer. How the Justice Wade Trump ruling on Muslim travel ban decision. Judge praised by Trump for question of Robert Mueller's authority rules that Mueller does in fact have authority. MAGA family separation, state sued Trump administration. Air Force veteran sets himself on fire at protest treatment by VA outside the Georgia State Capitol in Atlanta. In Tehran, the recovering protest flare as Iran currency plunges. Desperate cave search underway for Thai soccer team as they must find the children today. Austria conducts an anti-migrant border exercise in a show of defiance against Angela Merkel. Minimized shock troops led the assault that expelled the Rohingya. Police investigated a fatal shooting in Dayton. GE narrows focus of power, variation in latest event. Trump's trade war provides proof China will devalue yuan. Alibaba is a no-brainer. Tesla was going 160 miles an hour at the time of the fatal Florida accident with battery pack reunited twice afterwards. Now the latest on the shooting in Dayton. Military personnel responded at 4:35 4th Street in Dayton for reports that a person with a gunshot wound and instead was called in around 7 p.m. Dayton police and fire are currently on the scene. At the 9:19 p.m. Irish goodbye. Brockton, Zorn, and O'Leary pub to close after 25 years, and their lease was up. New bike lanes were recently painted in Main Street in downtown Buckner as part of the roadway and streetscape improvement project. The project also included new lanes that accommodate stops for public buses, says Deputy Chief Kevin Galligan, Brockton Fire Department and member of the Buckton Traffic Commission. Elon Musk says a new study about aliens gives humans even more reason to colonize other planets. Japan's Hayabusa 2 space probe snuggles up to odd-looking asteroid. A large streak of blue was found on the red planet. Coldest place on Earth is colder than we knew. Genetically modified polar virus to treat brain cancer. Flight attendants are most likely to get cancer than most according to new Harvard study. Color's consequence of FDA approved CBD drug will be different from most of the U.S. And Cincinnati Children's Hospital's number 2 overall substance cancer, says U.S. News and World Report, while Boston Children's Hospital ranked number 1 for the 5th straight year. Just 2 minutes ago, just recently, motor vehicle crash in Lawrence, Massachusetts, 0 Broadway, motor vehicle crash with injuries. And 2 hours ago, Peter Channel News Time, 11:03 on this late Tuesday night. It's time now for a sports report. The Boston Red Sox trounced the LA Angels at Fenway Park 9-1, while the Paw Sox fall to the Buffalo Bisons out in Buffalo 3-1. In other Major League Baseball scores, Arizona Diamondbacks 5 and the Miami Marlins 3, Oakland A's 9, Detroit Tigers 7, New York Mets 4, Pittsburgh Pirates 3, following 10 innings. Cincinnati Reds 5, Atlanta Braves 3. Top of the 9th, it's the Center Padres 3 and the Texas Rangers 2, Houston Astros 7, Toronto Blue Jays 0. Milwaukee Brewers 5 and the Kansas City Royals 1, Minnesota Twins 2 and the Chicago White Sox 2, top of the 4th, bottom of the 3rd, St. Louis Cardinals 6 and the Cleveland Indians 2. Through 3, LA Dodgers 1, LA Chicago Cubs 0, top of the 4th, 7th, and the Colorado Rockies 1-1 the score. 1. Tampa Bay 1, Washington 0, Yankees 6, Philadelphia 0, and Seattle Mariners 3, and Baltimore Orioles 2. Diego Maradona tweeted by Paramount showing middle fingers as Argentina's win. What are the potential effects of LeBron's decision? The Austin Rivers Monster Peter Channel News Time. 11:04. Peter Channel. Traffic and transit check. Beep beep. MBTA subway commute rail for they are looking good. Okay, look at it, the highways and byways in New England. Let's start you off down in Rhode Island, where 138 of Buffins around the Jamestown area. It's a little slow after Newport Bridge. 79 on the northbound side, also on Fall River, then 24 hit in between Freetown and 91 and 40 in Taunton. 485 on the southbound side of this, so between 20 and Middlewater on 195 Wareham and towards the Cape. 3 on the northbound side. It is uphill between Plymouth Lake. Mass Pike eastbound side. It is slow around the Proof Tunnel. 7 Expressway. Southbound side so after the Mass Pike. Route 3 on the northbound side. Also 128 up in Burlington. 93 on the southbound side. Also around and out Andover Stretch. 495 on the northbound side. So Andover Stretch. 495 on the southbound side. Also Havel Stretch. And 95 on the northbound side. So between Newbury and Salisbury. Mass Pike eastbound side. So between Auburn and Bilberry. And Mass Pike Woodensboro and Palmer Stretch. 391 the northbound side. Also Chick-fil-A Stretch. Mass Pike eastbound side. Also the Munford Stretch. And 95 on both ends back around Milford, Connecticut. 91 both ends back in New Haven. 95 on the southbound side, so West Haven, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway both ends back between Northampton and Westport. At 95 on the southbound side, between Greenwich and Stamford. Spotted turnback on the southbound side, also Dover, New Hampshire, and Maine turnback on both ends back from Garden, Maine, and 95 southbound side, also Connecticut and New York, Vermont. And Autoway 59, no news talk. 11:06 on this late Tuesday night. It's time now for a weather report. Just 7 New England wall up in northern New England. We're seeing a few rain showers off the Gideon National Park, Maine, and Apache rain showers off the Donny, Spain, and they're clear starlit night. Right, New England is. We saw a glimpse of the full moon tonight as we take a look at the weather out. Ah, what a beautiful moon on a beautiful night in Norton. How beautiful sky. Oh, expect another one tomorrow before we will get into some rain on Thursday. And then Friday, we are going to crank up the heat. We're going to see some 90s on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Right now, temperature spread around the region. It's in the 60s spot, much as 70 with a 70-degree reading up in Lawrence, Massachusetts, and it's 57 in Pittsfield and 58 in North Andover, Walton, up in the 50s to low 60s in Northern New England, 45-degree reading from Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Right now, with North Massachusetts at 11:07, it's 62 degrees with humidity 80%, 2.56 degrees by around with 3.15 inches, and it's today wind south and it's gone. Okay, looking at the forecast goes like this. Tonight, increase got about 55 degrees, southwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour for Wednesday. Most sun's got about 78 degrees, and southwest about 5 to 11 miles an hour for Wednesday. Temperature showers mean after 4 a.m. increase got about 64 degrees, and southwest about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Just picture to 30%. New pitch amounts less than 7 inches possible. So, if you're going to the Mansfield Tech race tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. at Fulton's Pond, you're going to have some sunny in the podcast, guys. It'll be 71 degrees. And it's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow before Thursday. We're going to have some showers like before 11 a.m. Then in showers like possibly a thunderstorm between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. Then in chance showers and thunderstorms after 5 p.m. Some storms produce heavy rain. Punch bug before 9 a.m. was. Clouds got about 75 degrees and south about 9 miles like this side. 24 miles an hour. Just pitch is 70%. New rain amounts between quarter and 9 inches possible for Thursday night. Chance showers and thunderstorm mean for 10 p.m. Some storms produce heavy rain. Punch bug after 11 p.m. was. Most clouds about 64 degrees. South about 5 to 7 miles an hour coming after midnight. Just pitch is 30%. Friday, Saturday, podcast coming 87, about 62 degrees. Saturday, both sunny, partly clear skies, about 87, about 65 degrees. Sunday, sunny and mostly clear skies will be hot, have about 92, about 66 degrees for Monday. Sunday, the podcast coming 87, about 66 degrees. And for Tuesday, at Church Showers, part the about 84 degrees, chest space is 30%. And that's me for the Peter Channel, 11 o'clock news on this late Tuesday night, June 26th, starts at 18 a.m. Peter J. Woods. You have a good night with a good positive, and I'll see you tomorrow morning more important. You have a good night.